Several homes in the area are under mandatory evacuations right now, and road closures are in effect. Let's go ahead and send things over now to News 5's Bill Folsom on the scene.
Yeah, a lot has happened in just a little over 4 hours. We were actually at a press conference in Old Colorado City and saw the smoke start and came up here. And a big change from what you're seeing now, but it does give you an idea of the area they've been dealing with. Earlier today, they had smoke that was shooting up into the air, and you could not really see a whole lot. But now we've got about 8 acres, and if you look over to the left side, you can see that it burned right up to homes, and that is the big concern. Multiple things here. One is we have a neighborhood here. Two is you have that steep hillside behind. If it were to go up there, it would shoot up into that area. And then down here we have sensitive wildland area. There's a creek there with the greenback cutthroat trout, which is unique to Colorado, and there's been a lot of preservation going on there. So any direction that fire would have gone or could have gone would have created a whole lot of damage in many ways. So we saw a huge call out of the fire department. Started with fire stations here on the west side of town, and then they started calling in from all over the city, and then they've started calling in from some of our support agencies with Colorado Springs Utilities, as well as El Paso County, and late this afternoon there were some airdrops coming into this area. What's really helping now is it is calm. If I pause for a moment, you can see earlier through the day we've had wind whipping up and changing directions and causing the fire to push in different directions and swirl around. So with all those firefighters, with things dying down, with the airdrops that just ended about 30 minutes ago, we are seeing some very positive steps here. That said, there are going to be firefighters for hours, if not through the night, watching out for hot spots. We've seen them behind those houses with hoses up there spraying, because the fire did go right up to homes. The other thing we're able to see now, however, is with the smoke lessening, where this fire has been, those 8 acres, just up, and there's a little line there you can see, that is where Gold Camp Road is, and we were wondering earlier if it had crossed Gold Camp Road. The good news is it stayed on this side of Gold Camp Road, so that gave the firefighters ability to keep it here. They've been working on the side of the houses, pushing it this way to keep it away from houses. And then we saw the airdrops coming right down here along this canyon late this afternoon. And the reason for that, it's important, is because it is so steep and a drop off into that area. That is not an area where firefighters can work safely. And so they wanted to keep fire from going there. So really an effort of strategy going on with people on the ground, with air support, and a whole lot going on that has made it a much better situation within the last hour than what we were looking at earlier, where you could have seen homes burning here. So far, no homes burned that have been reported, no injuries. That is good news.